the causes of bad relations? Wow. Um, I think primarily, fundamentally, the problem is ignorance, of course. And I think that's always the fundamental problem.
I think that whether in the West or in the Middle East, what's going on is that every media in its own place is being very biased to its people. And that's creating too many stereotypes, and it's making it harder to break them.
I will try and make at least one bit of effort to sort of dent into the barrage of sort of insults that are thrown into Islam when it's literally coming from a point of ignorance.
A lot of stereotypes about this region that are really unfortunate. One of the most disturbing stereotypes is that this region is very dangerous. In fact, a lot of my friends and family said their final goodbyes to me when I move here because they believe that as a blonde American I'll be targeted and killed by terrorists.
There are a lot of stereotypes. The media really affects the way people think, especially before and after 9/11 and all of these issues.
Once the building went down, and kind of immediately preceding that, when people were jumping out of the buildings, they turned the TV off because we were all pretty young and there was some kind of traumatizing things were happening on TV. But I went home. My godfather is a New York City fire chief. Him and his entire unit were dispatched to deal with the problem. He was trying to coordinate the situation from the ground, and when the building collapsed, and most of his department died when the building came down. So I think my experience with 9/11 isn't unique, I wouldn't say. I think that it affected a lot of people very personally, and it had a lot of kind of psychological effects on my community.
My country was invaded by the US Army. I felt very frustrated, and I felt that everything that I was thinking of, even my American friends, even my relationships with people from the US have been affected and changed, and my perspective as well was making me quite frustrated, because I thought that, well, how can I be friends with the people who are from the same country of those who came and invaded my family and killed some of its members?